Preparing to stream.
Got it.
Okay. We are being live streamed to YouTube. How about that? And I'm recording.
So how do I find it? Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, so on YouTube, it is I have a channel called YouTube. How about that?
Oh, how about that?
How about that?
Uh-oh.
How do I find it? Yeah, it's on
Is that
YouTube.
me doing
Well, you
that?
look on
Okay.
YouTube.
Blah 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 blah.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, how about that?
Is
This
that,
is awesome. This is the most fun I've had in weeks.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
This is the most fun I've had in weeks. Isn't that?
this sounds,
Really now, guy, he's in jail, isn't he? Didn't he do something really bad?
let me see if I can turn the volume off on this thing.
Let's try it this way.
That better?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes.
There's actually a button that says mute site. Okay, let me try to explain again. The question then again was, how do I find it on YouTube?
YouTube. So
So
yeah,
I have a YouTube channel that I have not touched in years, and I decided that that's be a good thing. It's called Wino Snob. That's my channel. So
Does it come with ads or is it ad free?
Yeah, I don't know.
oh, yeah. You have 8 million subscribers. That's the right one.
Which how many?
How million? 8
8
million?
million subscribers?
No, it's more like
that's
8.
right?
No, that's an 8. That's an 8, I think. So yeah, Wino Snob, one word, just like
Oh
it
no,
always-
sorry, it's my English. It's you have 8 mini subscriber.
8 million
Yeah.
subscribers?
Mini, 8 mini.
8,
Now you are 9. Yay!
8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
We got it.
Are we recording yet?
Yes, we're recording.
We've been recording for some time now.
Don't say anything.
We're live on YouTube. So we don't have to say hello Facebook anymore. We can say hello YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello YouTube.
Hello.
We're gonna we'll do the usual thing. I'll start. I have a small presentation. Well, we'll start the opening credits first. How's that?
Okay.
We're here. He's here.
So, good evening, folks viewing us on YouTube and possibly even on, because I'll post it on Facebook as well. Tonight is virtual cider tasting
Oh my
in the era
gosh.
of coronavirus. It's Tuesday, November 1st, 2022, and tonight we're featuring the cider called, that's made out
Oh,
of.
no, we have the wrong
cider.
shit.
I know.
I can hear you in the background.
I know.
Your host, the cider snob of Cider is Live. That's me. And then our tasting panel, and that's Sharon over here.
That was the Halloween costumes.
We're
Okay.
back. We're back. So I know we've been having fun trying to find the ciders that I originally posted, and then post number 2, and then like me, I'm not even doing either one of those. But we'll start with Bill and Dorothy because I think they have the right one.
We do, but it's horrible in case anyone hasn't tried
Well,
it.
Yes, it is very bad.
It's
It's like a sour beer.
Like a sour beer.
flavor.
It's very much like a sour beer that has
Oh.
a fruit flavor to it.
Oh, okay.
So it's sour
And it's got some rosé wine in it, so it's got a color to it.
and it has
You add that?
cactus pear, basil, hibiscus, and lemon peel.
Okay.
And it's
That
definitely
doesn't sound-
sour.
And it's sour too.
So I'm going to reject it and switch to a Henley pear cider,
Okay,
but its addition is jalapeno.
okay.
So I'm going to see what that is. Jalapeno on a pear cider sounds a little strange. Oak aged, it says, estate grown. I'm going to give up on this other stuff.
Okay. So who
And
are
this
you and
is-
where are you from, Bill and Dorothy?
Fairfield,
Fairfield,
California.
Oh, I know
sunny
where
right
Fairfield.
now, but rainy a few hours ago, Fairfield, California.
And this is 6.5%. So
Ah,
it's
okay.
stronger than last week.
And mine is going to be 6% when I get it open here.
Okay.
I can't read it. You'll have to read it. You put glasses on.
Whose turn is it next? It's Sharon's turn.
Only because I've been trying to stay quiet and I just can't any longer. I'm Sharon, that's Eric. We live in Los Gatos. This, first of all, you on the opening credits, it said prickly pear. I'm
Yeah.
confused because mine does not say prickly pear. Mine says cactus rose.
Well, cactus.
Cider.
It's
doesn't
prickly
say-
pear.
It says cactus pear in small letters.
Cactus pear.
I know, but it didn't say prickly pear. Okay.
Right.
So
Yeah, but that's the fruit.
wild fermented GF, keto friendly, shelf sustainable, 100% pressed juice, not filtered, no sulfites added, non-GMO, has little pieces that you can see. Ours is not pink like yours.
Oh,
Ah,
oh. Mine is pink.
So what's going on here? Because we have the same exact bottle. or
We have the
can.
same can.
that's
That's
right.
wild. So
But there's little pieces
I
of
think that ours is,
stuff in it. So it does look like, it's like, you know how a pear has that brown
Okay.
stuff in it? But I agree with Bill. Does anyone else have this? Because, Wow.
No, I don't have that one.
so it says.
So
cactus
Sharon,
pear,
if you
basil, hibiscus,
look at
and
the
lemon
small
peel.
print down here, what does it say?
Says
The small print.
cactus
at the
pear,
bottom.
basil, hibiscus, and lemon peel.
Okay, that's exactly what ours says. But that's amazing because ours is very pink.
Huh.
Look how pink that is.
I think ours went bad.
Or theirs went bad.
And it, besides, it's a cactus apple, not a cactus pear.
where does it say that?
It says cactus pear.
Yeah.
And I actually, I love eating cactus apples, but this tastes pretty
Does your
crappy.
cactus apples look like this fruit behind me that you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
those are called prickly pear.
I know, but they're also called cactus apples.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Trust me.
We're talking.
they have a lot of those in
We
Arizona.
used to grow them in our backyard,
Okay.
Tuba.
and all of the people that, yeah.
Maybe
I've only
tuba.
heard them called prickly pear.
Well, that's correct as well.
I'm just gonna make it better if I put
The
tequila.
cactus itself is a prickly pear cactus.
Right, right.
And you can eat the
Eating
little
the fruit
fan
off
things
that.
too, the green stuff.
That's the
Well, yeah, no, I've eaten those as well. So
Yeah, I've gotten
Also
them from
called
the San
tuna.
Jose flea market in the produce section.
yeah, well, I grew up in Morgan Hill when it was an agrarian community, and a lot of the farm workers would live there during the. Matter of fact, they used to put school off because they were harvesting the plums. And so, they couldn't start school because all the workers were there. And, their kids couldn't come to school, so.
Okay.
The cactus pears are also called tunas. The little fruit
The
behind
fruit.
you, David, is a tuna.
Tuna, yeah, that's, my daughter lives near, what's it called? Something, Tuna Canyon. And it's not tuna, the fish, it's tuna,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oops. What am I doing here? Don't touch
But I'll
anything.
sneak in with a slight report on my other one. The pear comes through, so does the jalapeno. I like it much better than the other one.
Okay. We'll have to figure out what mine's gonna be like. I haven't even popped the tin yet.
It's weird, isn't it? Is it just the lighting?
Nan and Scott, who are you and where are you from and what are you drinking?
And Nan and Scott from Waynesburg, Ohio. Ours
Oh, the
looks
jalapeno.
and tastes like apple and pear. It is called this Ace. I can't read.
Oh, we
properly.
saw that today.
Ace
As we were
Berry
talking.
Craft Cider. It's actually this is from Sonoma,
Oh, okay,
California,
yeah, oh,
and it's the ingredients is fermented apple juice, pear juice,
Yeah.
Madagascar vanilla, malic acid, sulfite is a preservative.
okay,
It's really pretty good.
all right.
I don't know. 5% alcohol must be standard.
What about you, Francois?
Oh, hello.
Hi.
I am Franco is from San Ramon, California.
Francois?
Yeah, and
And what color is yours?
Yeah, what color
I
is
know
your
I
blue?
was expecting that someone will ask me the famous question. Tell me the color. Actually, it's a kind of blue. No, I'm just-
Oh,
Ooh.
so yours is more like
Sharon's in there.
Dorothy.
More
No.
like Dorothy's.
No, this is more like
In
this.
between.
It's not
This is-
clear.
This is the
Oh, no,
color I
no,
would
pink.
expect, because the fruit of the, whatever you want to call it, cactus apple, prickly pear, is pink or red.
Well, maybe theirs is bad.
Woo.
So,
It is
Does it have a
bad.
date on it?
I miss so much Nikki now.
Like it, Francois?
Would you rather have a beer, Francois?
No, not that much.
Francois, do you like the taste of it?
I did not try it yet. It's curious. I just smelled it and I'm not tempted to drink it.
I'll tell you what, mine is delicious.
Well, I think
Not
ours
to
is
say
bad
that
because
they got
okay.
something different.
has zero sugar and plus
It
probiotic.
looks like that.
No.
Anyway, I'm David from Fremont. And this is not the one that was on the list that many of you
Can't
have.
see it. Put it right in front of you. There you go.
I'm gonna bring it up on the thing, but look at the color, it's pretty, it's actually tasty.
Okay.
Tastes like Kool-Aid. Anyway, so let me, there's no weird stuff in mine, I think. That's saving grace.
Yeah.
Um,
Delicious.
ooh, there we are. Right there. Okay, so let me show you what mine looks like. So I got 2 Towns Cider House Prickly Paradise,
Oh, cute.
prickly pear cider, 5.3% alcohol.
It's drink.
0 fat, no fat, no cholesterol, no sodium,
Just sugar.
There's something
Yes.
wrong with this.
just 7 grams of sugar. No
Just
added sugar. So it's fruity and earthy. I don't know about earthy. Okay, maybe a little earthy.
It's a big cake.
I don't know what the PNW means. PNW. I don't know. Anyways, this is from Oregon, I believe. No PAL cactus fruit. Maybe that's what it means.
P&W,
no-
Pacific Northwest.
Oh, there we go. Pacific Northwest. Yeah, it's from Oregon. Anyway, it is fruity and earthy. I don't know about earthy. It's not very earthy. It's more fruity. Prickly Paradise brings some dessert flair to the Pacific Northwest. Thank you, cousin. We use a fusion. They use a fusion of Northwest apples and prickly pear cactus fruit to create a vibrant flavor oasis. Anyways, prickly pear cactus fruit, incredible vibrant pink. Yeah, that part I agree with.
Sure.
Slightly tannic. Slightly tannic. Not really.
No.
I don't think tannic at all. So let's talk about ciders some more. We did a little bit last week. Made from culinary most of the time. They're made from culinary apples. Oops.
Wow,
Oops, too far.
you read fast.
And are lower in tannins and higher in acidity. Common culinary apples used is Macintosh, Golden Delicious, Gunna Gold, Durrani Smith, Gala, and Fuji. Sweet or low alcohol cider may tend to have a strong aromatic and flavor character of apple, while drier and higher alcohol ciders will tend to produce a wider range of fruity aromas and flavors. Modern ciders vary in color from pale to yellow and can range from brilliant to a hazy clarity. And mine's pink because of the prickly pear. Clarity can be altered through various ciders making practices depending on the cider maker's intention. So heritage ciders are made from both culinary and cider apples, including bittersweet, bitter sharp, heirlooms, and wild apples and crab apples. So that's the historic apples being used for ciders. Common apples used in heritage cider production are Dabonet, Kingston Black, Roxbury Russet, and Wixom. Heritage ciders are higher in tannins than modern ciders. They range in color from yellow to amber, ranging from brilliant to hazy. Clarity of heritage ciders depends on the cider making practices. So ours would be specialty ciders, what we're doing tonight. They're open to a lot more manipulation in than modern or heritage cider style ciders. There's no restriction to apple varieties used. They include fruit, hops, spiced, wood aged, sour, and iced ciders. Fruit ciders have, other than fruit juices added before or after fermentation, cherries, blueberries, and cranberries. Hop cider is fermented with added hops, which we're not doing. Spice ciders we're not doing. Various added. We could go on and do these other kinds of ciders too, if you guys want to. But
Yeah,
we won't.
just find it.
We'll just try these fun, and then it sounds like you have a sour cider.
Yes,
for
these are
you.
sour ciders. Yes.
Yeah, and let's see. Well, Nan, we are deep into the ciders now. Nan, your turn.
Like these
Yeah.
much better, but I need wine.
Okay.
Not so fast. We must try more cider. And we'll do it for a few more weeks.
There you go.
And,
We
Um,
switch back to sake.
I don't know why we don't get more juice, this man's saying, and this guy is saying, Eric? Well, go
Yeah.
for it.
I think I know why they
I
aren't.
think I know why they aren't getting more juice.
No, guy's
They're drinking it before
Actually,
they make it.
we have one of these apple presses in our backyard.
Oh, yeah, we do.
all.
We used to own, my family purchased a ranch in Soquel that was an apple orchard, and they had all these. They used to make apple juice, and we've never used it, but I have it in the backyard.
How's the voice today, Eric?
It's angry. It's angry today.
Is an angry orchard voice?
We're not doing Angry Orchard.
So we opened all of those ciders, and
Uh-huh.
even on the can it says this pink beverage, and none of them are pink. So we
You
did
know, I mean, yours looks more like apple cider that's not been pasteurized. I mean, that, like when we buy it around
right.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, mine is not clear because it said that it's, I mean, ours has 0 sugar. It's
Yeah,
not just zero added sugar, there's zero sugar
Yeah,
and it's not filtered, so it's,
But on the-
it's cloudy.
What does it
And
look
there
like in the
was,
bottom of the
there
glass?
was from the same company, a can right next to this one that was a pale color.
But there
So,
were,
so I
no,
wonder if they rolled yours into the wrong can.
there were 4 different.
Ah.
There were 4 different ones, okay.
that could be. Well, we have a wonderful song for tonight.
Okay.
Remember the movie, the Sandpiper? About
Nope.
Big Sur, Life in Big Sur?
No.
No. I remember the
You
name
don't?
Sandpiper. We
Right.
stayed at the Sandpiper Hotel in Carmel.
Mm.
Well, there's a song,
Okay, what's the
The
name of the
song-
song?
The Shadow of Your Smile.
Yeah, boy, you got me.
By Andy
Really,
Williams.
you don't know that song? It's from the 60s.
It's from what?
I think this movie is from the 60s. The Sandpiper.
Well, why didn't you bring us Andy Williams to sing it? He probably died on us, huh?
I think he's gone.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Can you play it?
Well, I can't play it because then they get mad at
No, I
me
was
for
talking to Eric because he's looking on it.
using. Oh, you can play it. They get mad at me for publishing
The
music.
Shadow of Your Smile?
Yeah, The Shadow of Your Smile.
Andy Williams left us 10 years ago.
I didn't think it was Big Sur.
Wow.
I skied with Andy Williams up at Heavenly Valley,
Oh,
but I stayed away from, wasn't he involved with Claudine Longet? I stayed away from her
Could be.
because she shot Spider Savage and it was terrible.
You can play the song, so you can
So I'm
sing
gonna
with it.
try to,
you know, we don't have to sing the song. The song is here. You don't have to sing it if you feel uncomfortable singing it. It's okay.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Where did you come up with this? David, this is so cool.
I just remember this. I remember this song as growing up.
That's right there.
It was always on the radio, and then I've seen the movie at least half a dozen times. This movie, in case you're not aware of it, this movie actually launched kind of the beatnik life in Big Sur, and people going to Big Sur, kind of getting away from everything, which kind of melded into the hippie generation,
Wow.
because
That's-
they're watching these people in this movie having a lifestyle that was different than what was going on in the cities. And getting away from all, get back to nature, all that kind of stuff. Anyway,
This is a
we'll
cool
skip this.
song. I
It
don't know
is
if
a
you
cool
can hear it in
thing.
the background, but it's really a nice song.
It is a nice song. We'll skip singing it tonight, and then we have
What's this? That looks like David.
That's
Cider everywhere.
Dali. Salvador Dali.
it's Dali. Cider everywhere, and not a drop of wine.
Dorothy, look at the bottom of your glass and tell me if there's any sediment in it. At the very bottom.
Sediment. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh, we had a ton of it in ours.
All the color settled out.
You got the bottom of the barrel.
I'd throw that out and get some good wine.
We're having sake. So there's this much sediment and there's this much sediment in the bottom.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
yours is
Oh, wow.
unfiltered. Yeah, I
That's
think they
amazing.
put the wrong thing in your can.
it must be the whole batch. I was looking for a batch number on it because it must have been.
Have you already tried to sell cider on Marketplace?
We're drinking Dragon Gold.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's very
It is
nice.
really good. It's better than that crap.
That's. Hey, you have to try.
I know.
And
So we can try the song if you want, David.
You want to try it?
No, but I will. I will.
He's learned, listen to it.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm willing to bring it back if you want to try it.
Dragon Gold will be good.
Okay, let me bring it back. Okay, there we go.
Me.
Cider of prickly pear, when you are gone. Yeah.
No, it's half gone when you're half gone.
Color all my dreams.
Will color all my dreams and light the dawn. Look into my glass, my love, and see all the lovely ciders you are to me. Our wistful little cider was far too pink.
Good words.
The cider drop kissed your lips, and so did I. Now, when I remember spring, all the joy that cider can bring, I will be remembering the cider of your smile. Now smile.
There isn't another verse.
Oh, there was on my thingy. Okay. Thank
That was good.
you. Thank you, Eric. You're always a good sport.
Or support. Okay.
I'll sing it again
So,
after some more of the sake.
Yeah.
I think this would be good with a little vodka in it, I think. What do you think?
Why waste good vodka to go in that? Gee.
Well,
I
mine didn't taste bad. This is tasty stuff. I mean, there's no sour, there's no weird vegetable added to it.
Okay.
What
Well,
is it called
you got
again?
the pure stuff.
Is it
Mine's this prickly paradise by Two Towers Cider House.
Okay.
Prickly Paradise. Paradise.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fairness, I think we will still try another one.
Well, you'll try something different
Not
next week.
tonight.
No, well, they don't have it, but next week we're doing cherry cider.
Cherry cider.
Oh, I won't be here next week
You won't be here next week.
unless I take it with me. Take a can with
Next
me.
week is what do you call it? Election night.
I will be.
Oh, there's no alcohol on election night.
There is in Ohio.
There used to be that you couldn't buy alcohol on election day
It's already bought, doesn't matter.
because people would make stupid decisions.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't know.
Alcohol.
I think it might get better if they drink.
I filled out my my mail-in ballot. I'm going to deposit it in the mailbox on Thursday, I guess.
Oh yeah, I always get really drunk before I vote because I want to look and feel my best when I fill out that form.
Would you like to hear how I voted?
No,
I think
We
that's
did
better.
put
no,
ours in-
I think that, I think that's a no-win situation.
I know. I just want, I will say this. I was sick at watching the ads for the pro or con of the gambling initiatives.
Oh, yeah.
And
They
to
have
me,
way
it
too much money
seems
to
like
spend.
they were spending way too much money on
Yeah.
all these ads. So I said, screw you all, no on everything.
I always vote no. Unless sometimes no means yes, and then I vote yes.
Yeah. Sometimes no means yes.
Well, because, you know, they do screw around with the wording and
Right.
But my question is, we pay our legislators, why don't we let them do that? And people shouldn't be able to submit this crap. If the legislators can't do it, kick them out and get somebody else who can't do it.
Yeah.
I took our two ballots to the box today. And there was a gentleman in front of me that had two ballots that he put in first. And then I put in our two ballots. And as I was driving away, there was another person that was putting in four ballots. So people are voting.
Well, I think it's funny is that for us, it's kind of funny in Fremont because our mayor is running for Senate.
really,
Yeah.
state senate?
Lily May, yeah, Lily May.
Yeah.
She's probably, it's probably not on your ballot because you're in a different district.
Yeah.
Right.
But I thought, well, what the heck? She can be my senator, I guess, because I don't know. I don't know what good she did for mayor. But and if she gets that, then we'll have to have an election for a mayor, I guess, or they'll appoint somebody.
So she didn't have to give up her mayor post to run.
No.
She's still mayor.
She's still our mayor, because if she loses, then she probably will still be our mayor.
So, in our town, we have a town, not a city. The town, they vote for council people and then they rotate the mayors. So whoever got the most votes becomes the mayor in December, and then the next person up, you know, is vice mayor, and then the next December that person becomes mayor.
Hmm.
So we don't actually vote for a mayor.
That used to be the case for us too, but we do now vote for mayor. So it's an option that cities have.
Yeah, we're having a problem with getting, in my opinion, and this is on YouTube, and here I am in Los Gatos, so everyone can write me hate mail, of getting competent people to run. And some of the people that are competent that are sitting in the council are just decided they don't want to run anymore because, you know, we had an incident here where some people, you know, were abusive to the council people in the middle of the
Meeting.
meeting. Yeah, they had to close the meeting.
Been there, done that.
And I won't say that they're Trump supporters, but
I think Eric, you're pretty safe. That nobody is seeing what you just said.
okay,
Nobody ever will.
okay.
Hey, Eric, I sat on that side of the table.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know they were, and they, you know, the people were, you know, invoking her kids and attacking her kid. And it was just unbelievable.
The thing of it, you have to, when you take up those positions, you have to assume that those people come to those meetings or whatever. They're not there. They're there for a complaint. They're not there to tell you how good of a job you're doing.
Right. But they were abusive. You know, they weren't stating it. They weren't stating any facts. They were just personally attacking people. And you know, when they started attacking people's kids, I think that's where they drew the line. They started saying, okay, this can't.
That's good.
What I did, I had one lady, she was pretty bad.
She
And,
liked me though.
yeah, she liked me, but the one time we were, it was close to the end of the meeting, and after the meeting was just about over, I asked her who done her hair. Really liked it. Yeah. the other councilmen, they were like, they're
And this is why I can't run for anything, because first off, I don't think that there were anyone would vote for me, but then, you know, once I get on the council, then, you know, I wouldn't be able to keep my mouth shut. So
My good friend Mike Hannon is running for mayor of Newark, which is a city right next door to Fremont.
mhm.
It's funny, I got one of his signs in my window in the front of my house, but it doesn't do my neighborhood any good because it's a different city. I want to show my support.
But you know, those signs have been proven, right? People drive by him and see the name and then they vote. You know, they might not know anything, but if they're voting and they see his name.
Yeah.
That's how much thought goes into it, right?
I agree.
No sentiment yet, right?
tell you another trick on signs.
Well, you gotta remember where we live.
You
Out in the
put-
country.
I used to put 2 reflective dots on mine.
Ah,
And then when people drive by, in this area, there's a lot of deer. And in the evening, they drive by, see those 2 dots, they would slow down, they'd look right at that sign.
And then shoot it.
if we could get people to slow down around here, that would be a good thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
We have a stop sign right outside of our house and people
Yeah.
just, people from down the street just blow through it all the
Yeah.
time.
yeah, here too.
We got a lot of traffic here in Ohio. Ask David.
Yeah, you know, if you blow through a stop sign in on their street, you get hit by a big truck. Don't blow through stop signs in your neighborhood. That's for
No,
sure.
I know. That's happened. I read about it happening, you know, kind of often, right? Where
It's,
cargo stops and then goes through and a truck just barrels through the stop sign.
yeah, I don't know if the truck stopped. Well, I think I gotta imagine that the cars stopped because they don't want to get hit by those trucks.
Right.
Here it's
Yeah, you know, people run stoplights here so often that I'm stopped at a stoplight and I just wait because I know someone's going to blow through it.
yeah, you don't want to be the first person there.
Yeah.
At the major intersection near my house, there's a signal, traffic signal, and when the one side goes red, there's a delay before it goes green for the other side because they know people run through stop signals.
Yeah. I know there's a delay. We have those delays. It doesn't matter.
Oh, they still go through.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stop sign, it turns red and then I'm still red and then it turns green and they go through it.
I don't know what the answer is.
Diversity. They need to learn how to, they need to take
Perversity?
driver's ed. No, that's
Perversity
why,
is the answer?
no, it's not
I don't
the
know.
answer. It's why they do that.
Perversity is why they do that.
They don't take driver's ed and they move here from whatever country and never take a driving test. And in a lot of those other countries, they don't even have stoplights.
I don't think that's the issue here. I think these
No.
people are just,
Yeah, everyone has to take a driver's test here, and if they don't, then they're not supposed to drive. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not supposed to.
Supposed to.
but the number of people just going through lights and stop
Yeah.
signs.
and it's
Well,
not
and I think what's
here.
happened is
Here,
the
definitely.
other people that have licenses of seeing all the people that do just blow through, they go, well, if they get away with it, why don't I just do it?
Yeah, and around here, it's not people from other countries. It's people that feel they're entitled. The Silicon Valley high-tech people that think they're entitled to do that. So
Well, Bill always gets annoyed at our local policemen who do rolling stops.
And
Oh, yeah.
And yet they pulled me over for doing a rolling stop.
well, they probably thought you weren't a citizen.
This tastes more like cherry than it does. I don't know. I've only think I've had prickly pear once. This tastes more like cherry juice.
I watched that Seinfeld episode the other night where they were in the police car and they, George and Jerry are in the back saying, but you could run the stop sign. They got police guy goes, yeah, we could do whatever we want.
And that's New York though, too.
Actually, this was when they were in LA.
Oh,
They went into LA because they had to find Kramer because Kramer was accused of murder.
oh, I remember that one.
And Richie Cunningham's brother escaped from the car, and he was actually the murderer. Opie Taylor, Richie Cunningham, what's the difference?
Yeah.
What's his real name? Yeah. That guy.
Well, I think I'm gonna go work on dinner.
What we having?
We're having some lentil stew with some fresh cornbread with lots of fresh corn in it.
Hmm.
Sounds like it'll be good on a cool night.
Gonna be corny.
It will be very corny. Cornier the better. Cornier the better.
Oh,
Oh,
very good.
Francois.
I'm kind of in your boat there, Bill. I'm making ham hock bean and vegetable soup, and it's got a lot of
Okay.
lentils in it too.
Yeah, me.
I love lentils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got up at my normal too early time and started the pot at around 6 a.m. It's been cooking all day.
They slept in when they were here.
We did.
Really?
Well, you know what? It's so weird. We did sleep in, and you know why? That bed is very comfortable, and we didn't. I don't know. We didn't sleep. I don't think we thought you'd. I don't know what time you get up, but it'd be kind of 5 a.m.
You were still on California time.
maybe.
Could be.
Could be.
I don't know.
Yeah,
What-
because it was
But-
usually 7 or 8.
5 a.m. would be like 2 a.m.
I know. Well, that's
So-
what when we came home and we got back from the airport, and I was anticipating just bringing the bags in and going to bed, and for some reason Sue stayed up, so I stayed up. We didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock Pacific time, which was like
You do it
4
because-
a.m. for you.
Yeah, the clothes are washed and then you don't. have
I don't know why.
to-
Weird.
So, Francois, where are you going next?
Home.
Vegas. Does he go to
Today or
Vegas
next
every week?
Have you already been to Japan?
No. Next week it's gonna be Montreal, and Japan is on the 20th, 22nd.
Oh, wow. I
Soon.
heard that the cost of flying, if you want to fly during the holidays, it's really sky high right now. So if you don't have your flights booked.
Well, that's the joys of using points, my friend.
I know.
We know that one.
But you also have to use more points during the holidays.
It's all right. I never use them anyway.
No, you just have to find, it's certain days of the week, it's less than other days.
Yeah. But I reserved my flight long time ago,
Yeah.
so
We were down at Disneyland last week during the Halloween season.
Oh,
Just-
my daughter was there too.
There's not that many people there comparatively, and they had this celebration like every other night. They do this Oogie Boogie at California Adventure, and honest, it was the best. It was the best parade I've ever seen at Disneyland.
Cool.
And they gave out candy. They give you a little trick or treat bag, and they as much candy as you want.
I could tell you were kind of sugared out.
I'm just pissed off, so it's not.
A
Yeah,
lot.
you're
It gets
sugared out.
confusing. It gets confusing. I know.
You're coming down off that sugar high.
Yeah, I
That could
didn't.
be.
We drank a lot of tequila because we loved that, and downtown Disney, we loved that tortilla Joe's. But we didn't eat much sugar, did we eat much sugar?
We threw away half of it.
Our grandson, that's all he eats is junk.
Mm.
So we got him this big, when we first went into Disneyland, the first day we got him this big cookie and he ate it. That's what he ate all day. It was, he's 3 years old, and so it's huge. That's what he,
Yeah, and then
So,
the next
I
one
go-
we wanted more.
I go, are you hungry? He goes, yeah, I want my bat cookie. I'm like, okay, here. That's what he ate. I don't care. I'm not the parent. I'm the grandparent.
That's right.
That's right.
Supposed to spoil
Stir
the
'em
heck
up
out
and
of
send
you.
them home.
And it's even though there weren't that many people there, you go to Disneyland, and if you want to go on the big rides, you can go on like maybe 3 rides between 9 and 5. No, that's true. Can you get the lightning pass and do it on every ride? I thought you could only do it at certain times. So it's not like the fast pass where you couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like. But it already costs us enough to go to Disneyland.
I'm still annoyed because I have like 4 or 5 e-tickets left and I can't even use them.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was April.
That's a long time ago.
Or it was spring.
We were there when our son had a competition out there, and
It was springtime
it was springtime,
because we went to the ball game.
and we went to a ball game. But we got that's when they first opened it up, and they had that roller coaster went up around Mickey Mouse's, and there was
There was
Yeah.
nobody on
no
that
one in
ride.
line. We get on,
Really?
get
Yeah.
on it, ride
Ride
it,
it.
and we said, we come back, look at our picture, we don't like it, get right back on it.
Yeah, that's what,
We must have wrote it 10 times before we got the right picture.
yeah,
Oh
that,
my God.
we were there when it, shortly after it first opened, and that was true. There wasn't that many,
Yeah,
I don't know. I think people were still going to Disneyland, and
We did both, but we did
Yeah.
California Adventure.
no, it was awesome.
California Adventure is more about shows and drinking.
Did you do the Tower of Terror? Sharon doesn't like the Tower of Terror.
I did it in Florida
I did in Florida.
with the kids.
I like it.
I love
We
it.
didn't
See
do
you
it.
next week, those of you who will be here.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I always forget every Halloween. Next year, I'm going to be David S. Pumpkins. Any questions?
Yeah, last
No,
time
I almost had a hard, I felt like I was having a
Oh,
heart
yeah,
attack
yeah.
after Tower of Terror. I couldn't walk
You
off.
didn't even go on it.
Well, whatever that.
The Guardians of the Galaxy one year.
Because I didn't go on the Tower of Terror. I
Yeah.
went on the Guardians
Yeah.
of the Galaxy. I couldn't get out of my seat. And then I
Isn't that
had
the
to
same-
sit there for like 10 minutes.
Is that the same
before-
guy that renamed it or something like that?
Well, when they bought Marvel and they did all those characters, then it became the Guardians of the Galaxy
Right.
adventure thing,
I think
It's the same thing, up and down.
Last time I went to Disneyland, Jessica it was this time of year and Jessica was pregnant with Max.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
He's almost 5.
Oh, you need to take Max. Oh,
Oh,
man.
he's been many times. Max has been to Disney World, Orlando, Disney World, Hong Kong.
Oh,
and
wow.
He's been to Disneyland, and I think they went to Japan too, Disney World, Japan.
If it wasn't so expensive, we
Yeah.
would go every other month. If I had my way.
Well, why don't we buy a season pass next year? And we can just go in the middle of the week whenever.
Did you guys hear him? Did you?
yeah, I heard him. I got it on, it's on YouTube.
There you
It's
go.
on-
Yeah, you don't understand. It's going to be purchased tomorrow. You said I could buy this. I go, we can't use it until January. Because that's
But
okay.
she might get a discount.
I think you should get a group one for all of us.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That sounds good.
Actually, it is cheaper if you get a group one.
What do you mean?
My son-in-law gets it because he's in Florida a lot for his job, and so he's got so he has he's a Florida resident,
Yeah.
and he gets a Florida resident pass.
Yeah, no, they have that down in Anaheim as well, but but there's certain days they can't go. But
Right.
so what? If you go in the middle of the week, there's
Yeah.
less people there anyway.
Yeah,
That
right.
lady that we talked to about that, she said that sometimes there are days that they want to go, but they can't
Yeah,
because of, yeah.
because of the restrictions. But if you can go whatever day, then except for certain days, then
Watch out for that.
okay.
So I already spent money today. That's what I bought.
Oh,
It's a
You'll have to
Cuisinart-
let me know how you like it.
what is it?
It's a Cuisinart air fryer.
Air fryer. Okay,
So
didn't know.
last
It
year,
does look- Mhm.
during some our WW meetings, probably about a year and a half ago, when everyone was talking about how great the air fryers are, I bought not one, but two. Tried them both, put them both back in the box, which I've never done before, and returned them. I hated them. I just didn't like them. Now everyone's talking about them again, and this one is more like a toaster oven.
Yeah.
So it's like an oven thing, and it does the same stuff, but anyway, I bought it too.
After tonight, we're gonna put that cider in there, see if it turns pink.
I thought the Cuisinart had like 3 types of settings that you could use it for.
Yeah, and it's more simple than the other ones.
Simpler than?
It's more simple. It's simpler than other ones that I've looked at that have all these pre-settings. They don't have pre-settings. It's you turn it and get to your dial or what you want.
Yeah, ours, it's not a Cuisinart. Ours, the kids gave us, and we like it. I mean, it's great to make French fries out of, a potato, cut it and, toss them in some olive oil and salt or some kind of seasonings and stick them in there. I mean, yeah, make steak fries. They're really good.
Do you have this kind? Oh, look.
No, we have a generic kind.
Do you have the round one or this kind?
Yeah, it's kind of around, yeah.
Yeah.
So the theory is that it would do it faster than baking them? Putting it
Well,
in-
because you got a container that's like this big versus your oven that's, this big or however big. So yeah, it definitely takes less time, and we can do chicken in 15 minutes or less.
I didn't like the round one. I didn't like it. But our son has one of these and he says he uses it all the time instead of the oven.
Yeah, but he's really strange with how he eats,
Okay,
so
well.
it's.
Francois, do you have an air fryer?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, what do you use it for?
Oh, I use it for many things. I did.
But our son has one of these.
I did
and he says he
last
uses it
time I
all the
fried
time.
some
There's
chicken
the
wings.
What do you say? I can't hear him.
Chicken wings are delicious on the air fryer.
Mhm.
I did a Peking duck. All
Oh,
with the Peking recipe was very
Wow.
delicious,
And it came out crisp on the outside, huh?
super crisp. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I use it, and I cook other things as well. But those are my 2 most successful items.
No,
Well, it's difficult to cook duck, so I'm impressed very much.
Well, someone told me I could do.
I like the duck, especially the
Yeah.
duck. The skin is really thick.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So the fact that you are using air fryer, it's much better than if
Yeah.
you put it in a real fryer. So it tastes so good after that. It's delicious.
They do there's a restaurant up in, where is it, Los Altos?
Yeah.
Chef Choose, where they do a whole duck for you, and then they make it into different, so is it Peking duck? Is it? So it's Peking duck, but then they make an appetizer out of part of it and a soup out of part of it, and then give you the Peking. It's so good.
You eat that on a kind of buns.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's delicious.
yeah. Oh man,
Sauce. Oh, to die
we
for.
should get some.
Have you been to Chef Shoes?
Say it again.
It's closer to David.
No, it isn't.
No?
No. David is there, and Chef Choose is there.
What?
He has to come across. He had to go across the Dumbarton Bridge or something. I don't know how.
Yeah, but you know what? We're friends.
What city is it in?
It's in Los Altos.
Oh,
Chef
yeah,
Taylor.
I'd have to go across the bridge. Yeah, I've not been there.
Hey, Francois, how much grease did you get in the bottom of the air fryer after a duck? They're really
Not that
good.
much, surprisingly.
Yeah,
It's as it volatile. I don't know where it went, but it was a pretty. I did not see a lot of fat underneath.
really? Because usually when you cook it in the oven,
I don't know how to say that, but evaporated.
usually when you cook it in an oven, you get a lot of that grease. Yeah. I
Yeah.
just wondered because that, you know,
We could go back to the worst case scenario where how you cook a duck and.
air
Oh,
fryer.
yeah.
But the duck went very well. I mean, I strongly suggest it because it tastes even better. I mean, it's more delicate. You taste, you know, the skin is. If for those who eat the skin,
It's so good.
Well, that's where all the vitamins are.
Yeah.
this is absolutely fabulous.
And save the fat, you can use it for cooking other things.
Of course, yeah.
That's your job.
That best roasted potatoes I had when Sue made it with duck fat. Oh my God.
Oh, really?
Oh God.
Wow.
That would be it. Goose and gander.
Oh, yes, yeah. Have you been to Goose and Gander, David?
I have been there.
We love that place.
Actually, I went there with the
There's my-
Reganis.
With who?
The Reganis?
Our cousins, Greg and.
Yeah, so you know, I have some friends here that I grew up with that are named Regani.
Really?
Yep, and they trying to think of what was his name. Anyway, he, you know, they came from Italy, right? So their original family came from Italy, and so they like come here and then they send back word, and everyone moves out, right? So then anyway, they bought like half of the town. They owned like half of the downtown for a long time. They just,
Scott?
yeah, they just recently sold it, but they're, you know, they're one of the grandsons I went to high school with, Gene Regani. Yeah. So I see that name in your thing,
Yeah,
your whatever your friends or relatives or something, and I always think,
yeah, our cousin.
yeah,
Yeah.
all Italians are related. I'm just
uh,
going to say that since I'm 56% Italian, I'm going to say all Italians are related.
56.
Well, that's what when they tested my DNA, they said 56.6% Italian.
Okay, 0.6, it makes more sense.
I
Yeah.
know. Does it? Does it not? Does it not? And then the rest is English, Irish, Scottish.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm Spanish most part of the.
Some question. Okay, my brother had his, I don't know, he had the DNA.
Ancestry.com.
Yeah. Would mine be the same, exact same as his?
No.
If he's your brother.
No.
Yeah. It
Why
wouldn't be the
not?
same.
No. It would be. You would share, you know, 90%, but it wouldn't be 100% the
Why?
same.
Why wouldn't it?
Because nature works in mysterious ways.
I just wondered, because I never did it.
Because you share the DNA, but you know when you're dealing with DNA factors and you're and a couple mates, it's not everything. It's not like, okay, here's 50% and here's another 50%. Because I'm 56.6% Italian. So that means I got more from my father than I did from my
That
mother.
makes sense. That's why not everything
Yeah.
is exactly the same from the same parents.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's probably, it could be 99% or 95%, but it's
His was 72% Great Britain, which my mom was English, or her family was English. 8% Irish, 5% European Jewish, 4% European West, 3% European East, 2% Italy/Greece, 2% Finland/Russian, 3% I don't know what that is.
I'm sure yours would be extremely similar, but it wouldn't be exact. And I suggest you just send your spittle in and have it tested.
No, I don't want to do it.
If you
Why?
look-
I don't know.
I know where they came from.
You know, what?
You don't want to be disappointed.
Awesome.
Well,
No, I don't know. To me, it's kind of an invasion of privacy and, all this crap where they're finding brothers, sisters, relatives or whatever that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I found a half brother.
Yeah, I don't think that there was any more.
From
I
the
mean,
waist up or from the
Yeah,
waist?
you don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the waist up or the waist down?
I think it was down the middle.
No, he
Oh,
really, truly.
Yeah.
His brother David.
I found a half brother.
wow.
My mom had a child she put up for adoption before she had me.
Yeah.
Right after World War II.
Weird, huh?
She was in nursing school and then she,
Uh-huh.
yep.
Uh-huh. Okay, I just thought of something else I wanted to tell you about Disneyland. We've discovered that you don't, for two people, you don't need to make a reservation. Everybody says make reservations. But for us, I found downtown Disney a couple of places that there were three
Don't tell them.
places.
don't tell
I'm not
people.
gonna tell them the name. 3 places that you can go sit at the bar. Nobody knows about the bar, especially this one because it's upstairs and it's hidden.
And they have really, really good food.
And they have really good food.
This is at Downtown Disney.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they have
Turn this way and speak.
Yeah,
a barrel aged old fashioned. Oh my God, it was so good.
I don't drink that. crap,
It was
so I don't-
so good. So good. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Yep.
I had it after I had drank a bunch of tequila. Okay, that's all. I'm done.
I think it's 6 o'clock. I think we might wrap
9
this up.
o'clock. Oh,
It's 9 o'clock somewhere.
It's bedtime.
yeah, we were up at Dark 30 to receive the granddaughter this morning.
Oh, okay.
So how many days a week do you have her?
1 week it's 2 and then the next week it's 3.
And I know you enjoy every single second because all of a sudden she'll be 11.
I know, yeah.
And
I
then she'll
see
have her
that.
friends and she will just go, hi, and that's it. Yep.
She's already taken over and she's not even one.
Okay.
So,
Francois, it was very
Yeah.
nice to see you.
I look
Okay,
forward to you
Francois,
cooking your Peking duck and having us over. Because you cannot eat a duck by yourself.
But,
Well,
but,
probably
I just bought a new a duck a couple of weeks ago. It's in the freezer.
Oh,
So where did you buy the duck?
Pardon me?
Where did you buy it?
At Costco in Hayward. Costco for business.
Okay.
mhm,
oh, wow.
business Costco.
It's halals for those who are interested too.
Thank you. I practice daily.
I know, we've had that. Okay. They're friends of his friends across the street, Valerie or whatever. Okay. David, thank you.
Thank you all.
Night all.
Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night, YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.
Facebook.
Bye, bye, YouTube. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.